That's full time here in the under-20s with the final score. Marconi Stallions 3 and your Wollongong Wolves 1. Coming up shortly will be our first grade Wollongong Wolves match, coming up against Marconi here at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Matt. My name's Matt, alongside Matty. We're welcoming here to Win Stadium, home of your Wollongong Wolves. The Wollongong Wolves would like to take a moment to acknowledge the Darwell people, traditional custodians on the land in which we gather and pay our respect here today. To elders past, present and to come, we extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Coming up shortly at 3 p.m, it's game time, with your Wollongong Wolves taking on Marconi Stallions at sea. A must-win game for the Wolves with a chance to move up the ladder into top 6 positions also. The Wollongong Wolves would like to thank our valued commercial partners in MCR, City and Fraternity Club, Sickers, Gallagher's Insurance, and our media partners I98FM and the Win Network. Whilst you wait for kick-off, a reminder, visit the merchandise store. Plenty of jerseys, shirts, Wolves scarves and bombers jackets. Check it out now and join the Wolves pack. Torso.
20, goalkeeper, Petrin Janjetovic. 24, your captain, Lachlan Scott. Number 25, Alex Masavecchio. And number 88, Chris McStay.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this round 16 NPL NSW clash between the Marconi Stallions and the Wollongong Wolves here at Wynn Stadium. My name's Thomas Phillips and I'll be your commentator this afternoon. As we kick off here, I'll run you through the lineups. Starting with the away side, Marconi wearing their home kit of green today, kicking from south to north, right to left on the screen. Starting in goals, number 1, James Hilton. Number 3, Cameron Windust. Number 4, Anton Mijanic. Number 6, Dominic Costanzo. Number 7, Franco Maya. Number 8, Daniel Bowman. Number 10 and captain Marko Jesic. Number 11, Hiroaki Aoyama. Number 16, Liam Yuli. Number 18, George Daniel. And number 23, Brandon Bell. The home side, the Wollongong Wolves, dressed in their traditional red. Number 3, Darcy Madden. Number 4, Dylan Ryan. Number 5, Bunri Kanaizumi. Number 6, Samuel Riak. Number 7, Takumi Ofuka. Number 10, Yakub Mustafa. Number 11, Sebastian Hernandez. In goals, number 20, Vedran Janjetovic. Captain, leading the line, number 24, Lachlan Scott up top. Number 25, Alex Masavecchio. And number 88, Chris McStay. It's going to be an interesting clash because while on the ladder they're quite close, Marconi sitting in 5th, the Wolves sitting in 8th. There's an 11-point gulf between the two teams. It's quite remarkable, given how early we still are in the season, having only played half our games. For the Wolves, they started off the season very strong. They've since slumped to 3 defeats in their last 5. Almost the opposite could be said for Marconi. They seem to improve week on week. Throw-ins for them in their last 5. Will they come away from this away fixture for all 3 points? The Wolves, they've got something to prove. They lost last week. They lost in the Australia Cup midweek as well. Perhaps some time for redemption for the boys in red from the Gong. Long ball played. Rather scrappy so far. Another team's real settled in. Mustafa clears. Scott offside. Given a well react. Finds Scott immediately pressured and ball given immediately away. Jesic playing the 1-2, trying to find the combinations. Mustafa too strong. Back to Janjetovic. Of course, Vedran Janjetovic, the most notable of the A-League stars. Former A-League stars, I should say. On the field today at Wynn Stadium. Of course, there's a wealth of A-League talent within these two squads. Of course, number 24, Lachlan Scott for the Wolves. Played around numerous teams. Likewise, Marconi have bolstered their ranks. Coach Peter Tsakinis bringing in new players including Cameron Windust, Anton Mijanic and James Temelkovsky. Costanzo cutting inside. Again, long to Losic. Jesic rather. Stay clear as well, but no outlet ball for the Wolves. Invite the pressure straight back on them again. But the ball's given away. Control well. Fuka just waiting for it there, just lacking. Again, the Wolves have it. Mustafa now. Mustafa trying to find Scott. Hilton keeps it in play. No corner. Norwich. Daniel plays it long. It's a good run there. Ball picked up. Boom. Bowman. It's clever cut back there. Costanzo now goes for the shot. And it's spilled. Janjetovic with his feet. Second time and it's in. Well, no one was expecting that. The experienced hands. Veteran Janjetovic let it slip. But Marko Jesic was there. Fox in the box. He missed the first attempt. There's no way he was missing the second. Proper striker's instinct that within the 6 minutes, Marconi have struck ahead. Perhaps a spot of good fortune.
For the Marconi Stallions, number 10, Marko Jesic.
Sure, Costanzo had too much on that ball.
Wollongong Wolves 0.
That's a nightmare start.
Come on, guys.
It was a nightmare start for the Wollongong Wolves. An innocuous goal came out of absolutely nothing. Just like that, they're chasing the game now. Carney, Wolves coach, not be happy with that. Far too easily, the ball was played over. You have to ask questions about the goalkeeping then. Such an experienced head, such as Janjetovic, should be dealing with that ball much better. But this is promising now. Ofuka plays it out wide. Looking up for the shot. Looking for options. McStay, edge of the box. There's room to shoot. Well blocked. McStay, only one thought in his mind. Been a breath of fresh air since he joined the Wolves. The youngster. Costanzo again. Trying to get the better of Mustafa. Daniel plays it back. Bowman. Bowman long range. A bit shaky there. He wasn't going to spill it again. Lightning never strikes twice. Wolves definitely not comfortable here. Only stifling them. Matching their aggression. Let's see if they're willing to be patient here. Trying to carve something open. There's not a lot of movement down there on the pitch. Pitch, by the way, which is stunning as always. Those conditions today are perfect for football. It's a crisp 18 degrees on the thermometer. No breeze, which is a rarity for Wollongong. Windy Wollongong, as it's more commonly known. It's calm and offshore days you could ever hope for. Screaming for options there. Darcy Madden at centre back. See Marconi just happy to sit in that mid block, shifting across for the defensive four to have the ball. McStay now. Plays it long and wide. Hernandez. Just like that, it's back. Mustafa pressured immediately. Second they try and progress at all. Marconi, of course, in no rush. The onus all on the Wolves now to create something. Marconi happy to gift away possession. And that's good. Hernandez now with the chance. Hernandez shoots! Well clear of the bar in the end, but that's more promising. Perhaps a shade of fortune there to get between the two players, but she didn't even expect to come in. Costanzo, it's looked promising, does get the ball away. Ofuka again pressured on it, foul this time. Mustafa into Scott, he's been harassed, does manage to wriggle around, finds the byline. Scott now, can he find a red shirt? Oh, Mustafa second time. Clear-sighted goal there for Yaqub Mustafa. Just rushed at it there, cries of shoot all around him. But Lachlan Scott just proving how dangerous and experienced he is. Able to create something out of nothing. His opposite number, marshalling him well, keeping him tight, but somehow managed to wriggle away. He's not a small man. And Scott used his strength to get to the byline, just unable to find a red shirt on the cutback. More promising from the Wolves, however. Wolves just losing their patience there. They built up well. He spent almost 2 minutes crafting that last opportunity. Going left and right, back and forth. Did need a bit of magic in the end from Scott, but just that patience I feel they'll need this afternoon. Can't play into Marconi's game. Daniel playing it forward. It's a good turn away. Oyama. Surely clipped there. Referee says nothing doing. Play on. Into Jesic, the goal scorer, and Oyama shoots. Good effort there. Hiroki Oyama straighten his feet and straight away looking to test Janjetovic. They know he's shaky now. Every ball that comes in, every chest type ball, be asking the question. Jesic will be following up. Day gets there. Forced backwards yet again. Ofuka. Scott just bouncing off his knee there under a lot of pressure, all by himself up top. Lone striker. Daniel comes away with it now. Daniel, he's got options. Costanza on his left, and he's just played that ball too straight. Momentum carrying it, and the Wolves unable to get the quick start they would have hoped for. Madden. Wolves being patient now. And again, the second they try and inch forward, the Wolves. Are they out wider in the middle? They just find congestion, but Lockett Scott's got some space now. Smartly in. Foul for Marconi. Counter-attack promptly halted. There with it now. You'll be playing it back to him. We haven't seen too much of Marconi in possession, and just like that, it's relinquished. Game plan very clear. Wolves said it is difficult to be patient. It's easy to critique, especially on a football field. When you are losing, you conceded so early on. They mustn't relinquish the ball like that. I'll just give possession back to Marconi, whose game plan is quite clearly, especially now they've scored, just around limiting the room the Wolves have. There's Marconi here, just finding acres of space. Daniel again trying to burst forward. Wreaking havoc they are, the green shirts. Jesic giving away to Machiavecchio. Ofuka now. Perhaps a counter opportunity. Hernandez tries to skip away. Referee says handball. Like that, possession changes hands once again. It's been a scrappy opening 15 minutes to this game. Again, they seem very inclined to go the long ball to Marconi. With the experienced target man, Marko Jesic, leading the line, experienced head. Need a second invitation to score that first goal. Proper striker's instinct it was. It's with Scott now, lays it off. Ofuka, well challenged. Cameron Windus there, stepping forward from centre back. Wolves are finding no freedom at all when in possession. Mustafa. Rare patch of grass for him to run into. Looks inside. They maintain possession. Hernandez now. He's looked lively. Machiavecchio. That ball's given away. Once again, Dylan Ryan rather, just caught lacking, napping. And now Yama just apologises for his poor touch there. Just halting their counter-attack. Okay. Well dropped in Costanzo, but it's a good touch. Darcy Madden, I believe. He's got a toe in. Bowman, as you can see, was so easily able to turn there. He was clearly not employing anywhere near the same level of pressure as Marconi are. Freely able to have it in the wing-back positions. He was opting for a more central block here. Perhaps knowing that Marconi don't quite have the ball-playing ability that they do. Marconi, likewise, frightened. What Ofuka and McStay can produce in that midfield. But it's here now. Oyama. Cleverly around McStay. And neat little nutmeg that's given them a good opportunity now. Free kick. 28 yards out. How I know exactly, we can see the marking still there from the footy game just the other night. was the perfect position for an accomplished set-piece taker. Enough time, enough space to get the ball up and over the wall and down again. Difficult skill. Janjetovic has already compromised himself once in this game. Marko Jesic goes for it. Janjetovic rooted to the spot. Perhaps he knew it was sailing wide. Risk to take. It's going to look quite foolish if that does go in, but these angles well measured. Lachlan Scott frustrated there. He's a good striker. He's only good as his service that he's provided to him. Safe to say the service that has been provided thus far in this season has been quite up to his standards. Quite obvious. They've been scratching the 6 goal mark yet on the season. Kumio Fuka rather. 9 goals. Here he is now on the ball. Hernandez tries to turn. Please straight away. Out wide to Mustafa, who's once again pressed immediately and stays forced backwards. Madden under pressure. A lack of movement. Clearly frustrated. I would say it was a quick press. Just like that, Jesic and Oyama were able to close him down, and they can't labour on the ball, the Wolves. They might have the illusion of time and space for those 2 centre-backs, but he just crept closer and closer, and they mustn't get complacent. They could find themselves 2 goals down in the first half. Long ball again, Marconi. Tamely out for a goal kick. Kanaizumi. Riak. Drops it back, and again, forced to go long the Wolves are. Scott doing his absolute best to try and make something happen. Mustafa Madden, who's pressed once again. It's Marconi side. If they know how to do anything, it's to defend. And that's a poor giveaway, McStay. Troubling Janjetovic, and they look in 6s and 7s at the moment, the Wolves do. Not sure how to attack, not sure how to break this press. Perhaps they weren't even expecting it. It's a strong tackle in there. Miljanic comes away second best. Stye flying in with his studs. And that one will be called up. Brandon Bear just clipped by Hernandez. Groans from the crowd. Anton Miljanic and sliding in. Nonetheless, Appian Marconi making it very clear they're here for a physical game. They're not going to make life easy for the Wolves in front of their home crowd. Let's see if Marconi construct any possession football here. Once again, straight over the top, and it's going safely into Janjetovic's gloves. Wolves eager now to get forward. Hernandez once again sized up and once again wins the throw, but he's got no options going forward. Mustafa quickly this time, and McStay, can he find Mustafa? He's continued his run, and there's a clashing collision there. Janjetovic taking no prisoners brutally in the back there of Scott. Referee says nothing doing, play on. McStay retaliates. There's a scuffle, but the game moves on. Bowman now with it at the Costanzo. Crowd furious. Gets the cross in and will fall tamely. The red shirt. But some strong tackles there from the Marconi central defender. Crowd which has been quiet so far this game is awake now with some vehement opposition to the defending. Riak tries to get a foot in. It's whipped away. Oyama just able to continue his run there. It's a scuffle. Hernandez, the keeper, Hilton taking his time, does clear in the end. This game bursting into life, perhaps not through fast-paced tiki-taka football as we saw last night in the FA Cup, but it's entertaining, it's quick, it's aggressive, it's passionate. Cries out from the bench here, calm their players down. Wizened heads, of course, David Carney, his heyday. Accustomed to a scuffle or two as well. Just represented Australia at the World Cup level. He was winning numerous championships for Sydney FC. Some accomplished careers. Jesic gets tumbled over, much to the displeasure of the Wolf Den. Oyama again with an inch of space, and Stanza not quite on his wavelength. It's once again Lachlan Scott surrounded by the Marconi centre back. And he's getting increasingly frustrated now as he's had no freedom to get a touch on the ball, no touch to do anything to showcase his ability. Stanza wriggling away from Mustafa. Gets the best of him, and McStay. Space to run into now. Charges forward. Chris McStay out to Hernandez. So Zavea curls one in. And luckily for the Wolves, they have won a corner. It looked to be sailing into the abyss, that cross did, but Anton Miljaric taking no chances. And the Wolves have an opportunity now. A set piece. Of course, Bunri Kanaizumi is the danger man. He's already scored thrice this season from corners. The towering Japanese defender. McStay to take. Deep to the back post. Kanaizumi again. A lot of space and a lot of bodies to hit the ball past. Vecchio stays. The Wolves take their places once again. Kanaizumi. Ofuka with a rare mistake there. Straight into the feet of Jesic. Maya does well. Wriggles away from Ofuka, and it's fallen kindly now. Bowman! Janjetovic stood tall, and Daniel Bowman perhaps showcasing his defensive midfield qualities there. Hits the ball straight at the goalkeeper. The Wolves survive. They're playing into the scrappy football the Marconi's bringing, and the ball's just falling to green shirts every time, you feel. Once again, that's twice in a row. As if to prove my point, you'll be now. Stanzo. It's McStay. Takes too long with it. So we'll struggle to clear their lines. You'll be into Oyama. Jesic with the rare poor touch. Once again, Lachlan Scott under heavy pressure. So it's Riak pressing. Scott now. Vecchio just on the turn, rushed his pass, much to the groans of Wynn Stadium here. He knew that was a good opportunity, a rare mistake. James Hilton. Janjatovic now controls. Madden taking no chances. Leaves his lines. Give it away, McStay. Scott. His turn is this time to give the ball away cheaply. Perhaps surprised that he found himself with a bit of breathing room. Nice ball, Vecchio. Janic breathing down his neck, and it's a good pass. McStay. Riak. Just not prompt enough to get to that. And now Jessis has a chance. End-to-end football here at Wynn Stadium. Don't tune your tellies away yet. Guarantee more goals in this game. Into Mayo, he's drifted into midfield. Bowman again with space and time to turn. The Wolves providing ample space to their oppositions here. Stanzo. Washing it away, George. For Daniels rather. It's a good cross in. Costanzo, Jesic! It's a brilliant save. Vedran Janjatovic at full stretch. Tonight, Marko Jesic showing his clinical ability to get shots on target. Fantastic cross again. Dominic Costanzo looking dangerous. Once again, if you keep affording your opposition space, and they will create chances. Good chances indeed. It's Daniel Bowman now with the corner. Set piece routine now to Janjatovic. Catches comfortably. Looks to spark an attack now. And Tomiljanic proving himself a nuisance yet again. A thorn in this Wolves side. So the referees don't take quite a severe stance toward the dark arts of football as they used to. We've seen World Cups and Euros and European Championships won with this sort of win-at-all-cost mentality. It's what Marconi will need if they are to push towards the championship here. For the Wolves, on the other hand, they need to find some more creativity going forward, touch more composure, touch more clinicality as well. Madden forced to clear yet again. Straight back to Bowman. Acres of space in the midfield. Aoyama. Costanzo. Again sizes Madden up. Goes left this time. Deflection. Ball to Jesic. And no flag. And Marko Jesic with the second easiest goal of his career. Doubles Marconi's lead here. Yet again, an innocuous opportunity, a deflection of Darcy Madden's leg. Nothing special. Nothing special about the cross from Dominic Costanzo. Once again, Wolves affording the opposition space, inviting pressure onto them, and it's not working so far for them. Marconi kept asking the question, kept putting the ball into the box, utilising the space, and the game plan is clearly winning so far. They've gotten in the Wolves' heads, and this is a dramatic change. No doubt a severe half-time talking to from David Carney to his charges. We need something here to change this game around before half-time. We're very lacking of confidence is Fuka. Stay up to Scott, who charges forward, wins his team a corner. Can they instantly respond here? Stay again over to take. The sun continues to set here at Wynn Stadium. Just the one narrow strip of sunlight bathing the grass here at South Beach, Wollongong. What can McStay do? Five Islands corner. Whips it in. James Hilton again looking nervy. Manages to get his hand on it. Does enough. I think the danger now is... I wonder who's on the ground now. Yes, it is Anton Miljanic. Not sure what happened. Must have been a collision in the box. In that congested 6-yard box it was. But he's back up on his feet. And ready to go again. Mustafa with the throw. Scott again manages a turn this time though. Smartly Maciavecchio. They go back. Madden. No one to meet the crosses. Fuka tries to win it back. Ball given away. Marconi appear to be in no rush to get forward. They've got that 2-goal cushion already. They have found a ball out now. Oyama takes on Maciavecchio, wins to the byline, and it's Jesic! A chance for a hat-trick within the first half. Marko Jesic, a fantastic save there, veteran Janjetovic. But that was far too easy from Marconi. Oyama receiving the ball on the sideline, just able to drift effortlessly to that byline and cutting the ball back perfectly. Textbook. Marconi unlucky not to be 3 up. And the Wolves look nervy here. Once again, Miljaric haunting the Wolves' charges. There's Mustafa, excellent touch. No support, however. Maciavecchio, poor touch, gives the ball away. Once again, the red shirt streaming forward. Long-range effort now. Janjetovic caught out. And that was inches away. Fantastic effort. The Wolves look rattled here at Wynn Stadium. The crowd's vocal. Players aren't. And that opportunity there. And Franco Mayer almost putting them 3 to the good for half-time even. Flood of red shirts went forward there. The Wolves in spur of Mustafa's attack. The pass, both from him and from Maciavecchio, who has looked laboured. Perhaps his inexperience showing here, under a lot of pressure, not able to keep a calm head. No coach, but David Carney does look nervous there on the touchline. Some changes need to be made, and quickly, or this could get ugly for the Wolves. Mayer to whip it in. Stays deft touch. Is able to get it over the green shirt heads, and Mustafa. It's a laboured pullback there. Daniel. Well turned. Bowman. Mustafa. And strong enough to win the ball, and it's Hernandez's touch is questioned now, and he's got the pace. Look at him. He's rapid. Streaking down the far side. Hernandez in! And he just rushed his shot there. Comfortable in the end. James Hilton straight into his arms, and it's a good opportunity. I'm so shocked to get away from his man. That offside trap played by the Wolves. The flag does go up. For Janjetovic endangers a few lives here at Witt Stadium. The children, of course, loving it. They don't want to give the ball back. Got to help their team. The Wolves need to do something, and there it is. The change.
Alex Masavecchio makes way for number 9, Jake True.
That's the change, perhaps I would have made as well. Masavecchio just showing a bit of his youth and inexperience so far. It's not his fault, of course. A lot to learn, a lot of football to be played, but Darcy Madden, attacking option, see what he can provide the team. Great apologies, it's Jake True rather who came on, who coincidentally is a very attacking player, unlike Darcy Madden. It's a clear show of intent from David Carney. Hernandez tussling with Mayer, and sees a free kick. Once again, the long ball to Jasic. Does concede the foul this time. Marconi, another player on the ground here. The physio will run on.
Okay, kids.
Hiroki Aoyama on the ground.
It's half-time to make your way down to the southern end for the half-time wolf chase. All those kids under 12, make your way down to the southern end right now. Ready for the half-time wolf chase.
I'm not sure if you heard that, ladies and gentlemen, but the famous, historic Wollongong Wolves wolf chase has just been called. A stream of children litter across the banisters here, making their way to the southern end. This famous stadium here by the beach. Always a great spectacle. Well worth the drive down to Wollongong just for the wolf chase alone. One of the great traditions in Australian football. Indeed, the conditions are fantastic. Weather is good. Despite their lacking on the field, the Wolves look strong here off it. There must be 70, 80, 100 children and counting making their way across. Half the grandstand's cleared off. Aoyama labours to get off the field. Touches the knock. Marconi will hope nothing more serious, but there is a change being prepared, and that's not good news. The supporters in red, white and green. He's been very promising so far, Hiroki Aoyama. But the Wolves have the man advantage for now. See if they can make something of it. True, fresh legs. Under a lot of pressure, Marconi come away with the ball. There's Peer number 2, Nathan Milgate, about to make his way. Hiroki Aoyama. Until then, Wolves do have 11 plays to the Stallions 10, and can they make something of it? Marconi drop into a deep block now. I know the perils of this temporary change to game state can induce for them. Mustafa harassed again. And Daniel called back from the press. Next day into Hernandez. Riak alongside him. Back to Mustafa. Ofuka plays the 1-2. Mustafa, can he keep it in? Under immense pressure. It's well defended there Dominic Costanzo tracking all the way back. And now Marconi will finally be able to make their substitution. Because it is Nathan Milgate coming on.
Substitution for the Marconi Stallions.
Well, he does indeed look like a defender. And he is indeed slotting in there between the two centre-backs. This is a show from Marconi. They're happy and confident in their defensive abilities. Be able to trap the game out for a half while posing considerable danger on the counter-attack. It's exactly where they want the Wolves. Madden, well controlled. Mustafa. Scott, try and take it down there.
2 minutes at a time.
Just the 2 minutes added on now. Of course, the referee's not as inclined as they were at the World Cup to give exorbitant amounts of stoppage time, despite the stoppages we have had. For the best of the players, as strain the extra minutes can take. Meanwhile, the Wolves here have an opportunity to perhaps pose a challenge to the momentum. They'll go into the change rooms much more contented. They do manage to score a goal here. As it stands, Marconi have the momentum. What can Chris McStay do about this? McStay goes long and tamely into the arms. James Hilton falls to the ground and soaks up a few more precious seconds. Naizumi, again, no options forward, goes sideways. Long to Scott now. Trying to bustle his way past. And Scott, advantage played. Lachlan Scott with the nutmeg. Scott now, and it's off the crossbar. And Marconi now with the opportunity. Lachlan Scott doing ever so well, denied only by the woodwork. McStay, smart ball on the ground. Hernandez darts inside. A colliding tackle there. Carlos Hernandez wins the free kick in a dangerous area. The last opportunities of this half for sure. Let's see what they can manufacture. McStay, can he produce something better? Wide to True. Whoever hits the cross, and that just about sums up the first half for the Wollongong Wolves. Starting
Marconi Stallions 2 and your Wollongong Wolves.
Starting off with a mistake at the back for the Wolves. Marko Jesic capitalised on Janjevic's spill. 5 minutes, and he soon doubled his tally.
Plenty of jerseys, shirts, wool scarves. Check it out over there. Or head out to our website to order online at wollongongwolves.com.au. Reminder as well that our next home game is next Sunday, the 2nd of June. Kicking off at 3 p.m. up against Sydney United down at Albert Buckland Memorial Park. Grab your tickets now or at the game.
Welcome back all the second half of this round 16 fixture between two stalwarts of Australian football, Wollongong Wolves and the Marconi Stallions. Such a juxtaposition between the two sides in the first half. And likewise in their half-time chats, no doubt David Carney would have given his team a spraying. Of course, it was two mistakes that led to the two goals for Marconi. However, that's not to discredit Marconi in any manner. They could have had 3 or 4 and off with the great goalkeeping. And Jedevich making a recovery as Riak goes down with a knock. I've just corked his thigh. Marconi have been very aggressive so far this game, and in particular centre-back Anton Milnaric has been marshalling the defence very tightly. Of course, the historic Italian club and their home strip, green, white and red, the Italian flag. I was told, however, they forgot to pack their away strip coming down the gong today, and as a result, Vedran Janjetovic, rather than wearing the green in goals, is wearing his change of purple. The first half sure was a demonstration of that ferocious Italian defending mentality. Of course, leading to many successes for their national team and the domestic sides alike. Marconi have embodied this fighting spirit and matched it with their aggression and intensity of press in that first half. Not giving the Wolves any breathing room, forcing mistakes, forcing players to rush their chances, and as a result, the Wolves' danger players have been unable to get into the game. Lachlan Scott hitting the crossbar was the closest they've come. As Windus tries to steal a few yards here. Forces a mistake. Hernandez looks up. There's only 2 red shirts in front of him. Not a lot in terms of reinforcements going forward for the Wolves. Strong header in there. Millgate, one of the additional defenders being brought on here. So it looked like maybe still operating with the 4 at the back. Cameron Windust moved out wide, and Tweedy Brendan Vea moved into defensive midfield, just sitting between the lines. That crossfield ball overhit. Just have to wonder what words were said, or how I would have loved to be a fly in that dressing room at half-time. Particularly the Wolves. Carney would have rightly been very aggrieved by the first half performance from his team. If they're not within the game plan, to be defending that deeply, and Spunnery fouled there. Mayer falling to the ground, claiming impedance from his hand. And Jedevich gets us underway again. Riak trying to get things moving, gives the ball away. Costanzo, who has been good, has lots of options. It's a 4v4. Costanzo running out of room, and the Wolves trying to spark something. True. Just another simple mistake. Some players should know and do better in that situation. There's no excuses here. The field is a carpet. The sun has set enough. There's no light over the field. It's not too hot. There's no wind. Both teams can play and execute their game plans to perfection. Well, Marconi have been much more satisfactory in that manner. And again here, space between the lines. Vea. Just giving the ball away. All to do in the second half for the Wolves. Scott Only to find the run of McStay, and again the ball turns over in midfield. And slightly more pressure. Those green shirts prompting to give away. It's not difficult. Players are under pressure. They don't play to the maximum of their ability. You see these players warming up before the game. It looked like prime Harry Kane, the way they put the ball in the back of the net. I suppose the only difference is that composure. And that ability to do it in the game is again Nanarich. This time pulled up by the referee for his foul on Lachlan Scott. Nanarich. Rather, apologies for the mispronunciations in the first half. We have had the SBS experience over the halftime break, and promise to do my best from now on. Ryan thundering off an end. There's not much he could have done about that. Referee making sure Windass pays attention to where the ball went out. Riak struggling to clear his feet, gets the ball away. Putting themselves under considerable pressure yet again. Marconi pressure having stepped up a step or two. Perhaps that was the halftime instruction. Don't even give the Wolves a sniff. Foul once again given away. Wolves getting things on the road. True. Poor pass given straight away. Mayer, no one for support. McStay recovers well. Ryan now with space to move into. He find a pass into Scott's feet. Again harassed. Scott with a turn. A brief glimpse of goal. McStay across. Riak now lines it up. And can Scott get on the end of this? Had a tough time of it so far. Hernandez whipped in, cleared. Millgate. Aggressive defending. Marconi Stallions not allowing any free shot on goal. Constant pressure. As you see that low block again initiated. Ball giveaway, McStay. Ball's played through Jesic, brilliantly controlled. Only pulled up. As he strikes out now. What's happened here? Darcy Madden falls to the floor. Marco Jesic struck out. Referee's having a chat to him now. Linesman getting consulted, and physio is being called over now. Referee talking into his earpiece. It's the linesman that flagged, assistant referee rather, who flagged the offside and who had full sight of that altercation that occurred. Yeah, he's trying to construct something here. To Ryan. Scuff clearance. But again, there's green shirts and green pastures for Marconi in the midfield. Ample room, and Madden comes flying in. Riak kicks out aggressively and immediately accosted by Marconi players. Costanzo falling to the fall this time. Lachlan Scott just trying to provide a level head. He's been harassed all game. He hasn't done anything untoward himself. Been a model captain and role model for his team. Once again, the referee keeping his cards in his pocket. Just the free kick. Once again, Marconi have managed to rattle Wolves. So the first 10 minutes, disrupt their game plan, not allow them to maintain a level head. Their tactics, and whether you disagree with them or not, you can't argue their effectiveness. It's true, tries to turn. And no support. Plays it back. Kanezumi with the long ball over. Comfortably, Hilton takes. Wolves attempting to press now. They don't seem to be supported by their whole team, and they did force the rush clearance, and that's poor from Riak. Jesic involved in everything. Of course, when games do get aggressive like this, we get to see the different styles of refereeing employed. Some, like the great Howard Webb, eager to brandish cards at every opportunity. Today we're seeing a more docile approach. Well called. Janjetovic tries to spark something now. Again, just another clearance scuffed. Day falls kindly. Scott now. Options are plenty, and he finds Hernandez. Sebastian Hernandez now. He just delayed on it a second too long and clatters into Nathan Milgate. Lash out, no doubt in frustration. And we've got a talking to now from the referee. And once again, decides to keep his cards in his pocket. Oh, it's a scuff clearance there. Darcy Madden. Also a friendly shirt, however, luckily. And the Wolves are just not able to construct any sort of momentum or meaningful attacks going forward. Game plan completely disrupted. Doesn't seem to have the answers coming out of half-time. Perhaps more substitutes are in order. There's a horrendous missed kick there. Far side, Daniel Bowman. Apologies. Dominic Costanzo there with the air swing. Lachlan Scott again trying to turn inside out, hold the ball, and Wolves do manage to get it out of their feet. Ryan Hernandez is forced backwards. Kanezumi now trying to spark something. Chips it forward, and that will be frustrating for the Wolves. The rare times that the Wolves choose to press, they haven't looked too organised, not well marshalled, unlike this Marconi side. They've been drilled in their aggressive defensive positions. True now with some space. Jesic tracking all the way back. McStay. Riak. This is the opportunity they've been waiting for, the Wolves. Mustafa lets it bounce. And that's a poor mistake. Not sure why he let that ball bounce. It's a rookie error. A player that should be doing better there. Better there. Riak. Hernandez. Can you do something now? Seven Hernandez again running into a brick wall. Lacking creativity. Not doing too much to craft some shooting room for himself there. Well controlled. Dylan Ryan. Riak. Immediately accosted, and Jesic now. Daniel Bowman has made his run from midfield. Mistimed in the end. It's drifting offside. Wolves need to do something to try and craft a way back into this game. Claim a point at all, let alone 3. Ryan, long, true. Well controlled. It's just out of his grasp there. It's Nathan Milgate. A man who looks like the epitome of Brexit football. Charges forward and doesn't play the long throw in. Scott immediately charged into the back once again. Anton Miljanovic. How many times has that happened in this game so far? Number 4 of Marconi. Steaming into the back, the number 24 for the Wolves. Referee again taking no further action than the free kick. Miljanovic lucky. Again, the referee is being so lenient in this game. Lachlan Scott asking the questions and not getting the answers that he wants. How can he perform? How can he do what he does best? He can't even take a touch on the ball without being fouled upon. Stay short. Mustafa chips it in. Danger now. Kano Zumi to the back post. Who's there? It's a red shirt. It's a bicycle kick. Dylan Ryan. Not the worst attempt we've ever seen on goal. Not too far away from getting a goal back for the Wolves. And it will be a substitution now. Number 11, Sebastian Hernandez.
Number 11, Sebastian Hernandez. Making way for number 27, Damon Gray.
As we heard there from the stadium announcer, Matthew Dawson. Damon Gray is now on the field. There will be a reshuffling of positions, perhaps a tactical change. And that's a strike out there, definitely. Franco Mayer with the elbow in the face. At the very least, that's a yellow card. Referee finally brandishing a card. An elbow to the face, that was quite clear from everyone in the stands. I had a view of it. That's the assistant referee. Dylan Ryan does appear to be in some discomfort, as he would after copying an elbow to the face. Lucky to escape with a yellow card, you'd think. There, perhaps he deemed it accidental. An accidental elbow there. You do play aggressive football, there's always a risk. If you go too far. You know, for the Wolves tactically, Sev Hernandez is slightly off colour so far this game, lacked imagination. See what Damon Gray can provide. Here he is now, loses out. Marconi with the chance. They haven't looked nearly as promising going forward, but they don't need to in this second half. Hard work was done in the first. Scored the 2 goals. Yesic will want his brace, but I'm sure more than that, he'll want his team to win. And on track for it as it stands. Positionally, Ofuka has come to this near touch line. They are employing a 4-4-2 with the dual strikers up top, True and Scott. See what this tactical change can afford them. Excellent touch there from Vea. And there for Yesic to chase. Cross in, Janjetovic, well claimed. And gets the Wolves moving. McStay, options are plenty. Riak, who despite being under pressure does quite poorly there, gives it away. There's this guy against the turn, that pale orange marks the beginning of the sunset, the end of a day. Day for the Wolves that has not been successful so far. Perhaps nightfall will bring them more luck. Mustafa. Options are plenty. McStay. Kanaizumi. With intent. Forward to True. Controls well. Keeper was off his line. True did excellently there. Into Scott. Tries to weave that ball into Ofuka. True as once again, guess who? Mlinaric again. Mlinaric again. Strong tackle. Would help me greatly if Milgate was the one flying to tackles. Nonetheless, this Anton Mlinaric, who's marshalling the defence. And the Wolves frustrated again and again and again. Seems like the rare opportunities they do get, moment of breathing room, they just wanted the chance, so they hurry it, afraid that it'll go as soon as it's come, and falls now. Bowman. Yesic on his flank. And look how comfortable this is for Marconi. Idle possession in the Wolves' final third. Definitely not would have been David Carney's instructions, who is now standing up on the touchline. More active presence. Mustafa charges. That's more like it. Out wide, Gray. What can he do? McStay. Gray. Constantly harassed. Gray again bundled into. Ryan Ofuka. Into Scott. Milgate brings him down. That will be a free kick on the edge of the area. It's quite obvious, not sure what the appeals are for. And now this is a great opportunity for the Wolves as we approach the 69th minute. For them to get their way back into this game. A goal would change everything. Momentum would swing towards them. Marconi plays labouring back to their 10-yard line. It is very close indeed. Maybe the crowd asking for a penalty. It's hard to decide when it's that close, but let's see if Takumi Ofuka can work his magic. Ofuka over it. Straight into the waiting hands of James Hilton. Not quite the power or the movement on the ball enough to Beat a goalkeeper on his favoured side there. I'm not sure if you spotted it, but there was Marko Jesic. Sprinted back to that near post to deny any possibility of a Wolves score. They want this. Marconi. Madden keeps it in. There's not quite the movement going forward that they would want. Scott into Riak. Switch of play. Ofuka. Well controlled. He's got options. Ryan now. And here's a corner. What can the Wolves do from this? They're dangerous. It's a great area for them. Kanai Zumi drifting in, making his way forward. Can McStay deliver here? Can he put it on a red shirt? Well cleared. And it will be a free kick. Referee has spotted something in the box. He's taking a more no-nonsense response. In the last 10 minutes or so. Trying to get the game back under his control. He's doing so well. With 20 left, it's very important. Bunry forcefully back, and anywhere will do. As the pink of the sunset glows, ever present, lights are switched on, clouds embanked over the horizon. Looks stunning here as we're in for a real treat of the last 25 minutes. 20 minutes, apologies. Scott going in with aggression, hard, committing the foul. This game has more to offer, I'm sure of it. These teams will not lay down. Yulby, he's been quiet, but he's done his job. He's just crowding the space there between the lines, not allowing anything as Damon Gray miskicks. Riak skips away. Out to McStay. Rush chip forward. Marconi in absolutely no rush to get the game going again. Stop-start nature the last 10 minutes or so falling exactly to their favour. Again, the ball immediately given away. Marconi won't care. Their onus now is not to hold on to the ball, not to score, rather to prevent the Wolves from doing so themselves. Tight pressure. True. Might just keep it in play. Unaric. Once again, just preventing any opportunity, any threat on that Hilton goal. Ryan into Scott. Again, Marshall closely. Well laid off, that was. Riak beaten to it. Jesic spots the run. Is he onside? The flag does come up. Dominic Costanzo, millimetres offside. Almost timed his run to perfection. Jesic looking up well as a striker does. And now McStay charging forward. Gray. McStay, Mustafa McStay. McStay loses out. Scrappy. Been scrappy for a while now. Ryan Ofuka. Unable to get away from his marshal. None of the Wolves are. Mustafa taken down. It will be a free kick. Another set piece for the Wolves. Can they at last craft something of menace? Christopher McStay. Once again, Linarich clears. Ofuka this time. Drifts the ball back. Scott beaten in the air. Mustafa switches play smartly. True. What can he do? Cuts it back, and is it Scott with an excellent opportunity. And again, who is it? Anton Linarich. Snuffing out any chance, any shot on goal. He's defending like his life depends on it. Last-ditch tackles aplenty. Now you can debate the aesthetics of playing football like this. Backs to the wall. Defend, win at all costs, charging in hard. Nonetheless, you can't argue its effectiveness. The reason Marconi are 11 points clear of the Wollongong Wolves on the table. Undoubtedly, performances like this against technically superior teams, crafting out wins and draws where they shouldn't be. Kanaizumi. Stay into Gray, well controlled, but again whisked away from his feet. Riak goes wide to Mustafa. McStay, fantastically done there. On to Gray, can he find a runner? Again, just not quite falling to a red shirt for the Wolves. Anywhere will do. Costanzo. Just over 10 minutes remaining. This time ticks away for the Wolves. Scott just evading his head again. Norwich giving the ball away. He won't care. Anywhere will do. Minevic long to Ryan, who wins out. Wins the throw. Ball's up in the air. True, wins out. Into Scott. A moment of breathing space, finally. McStay, just a fraction in front of Ofuka. He looks dejectedly at his feet. Great moment there for the Wolves. Not capitalised upon. And once again, Anton Linarich on the ground. Cramped this time, it appears. Undoubtedly, he's worked twice as hard as any other player on that field. His job might be destruction and disruption, but he's done it effectively. Maybe good news to the Wolves, however. They did just create an opportunity to elapse concentration, and Marconi are preparing a substitute. appear to be number 29, Luke Rasso, getting ready to come on. Rich won't want to come off. Wolves likewise preparing to bring someone on. Rich will come back on the field though, it appears. Cramp not completely setting in. Again, anywhere will do. Don't think Marconi would have had 10% possession past 20 minutes. One goal in mind. Hold on to the clean sheet. Scott is dropping deep for the ball now. Stuff inside, must stay. Luckily falls to Kanaizumi. No counter. Riak under pressure, does well. Ryan, forward now, true, tussling. Ninaric lands on him, yet again. It's Bowman, breaks free, Kanaizumi, mistake. Yesic now with a chance to seal it. And that's the first moment of weakness we've seen. Marco Yesic, chance to put the game beyond doubt for his side. Just falters and slips. A pivotal moment. Janjetovic eager to get the game back on. Again over Scott, but recovered well enough. McStay. Number 8, Andre Takami, will come on for the Wollongong Wolves, but in place of whom?
Substitution for your Wollongong Wolves, number 3, Darcy Madden, making way for number 8, Andre Takami.
And that's far from a shock, a defender for an attacker. Wolves, knowing now it's now or never for them. Revert back to a back three. Can this extra man in the middle of the field help David Carney's side achieve something? At least get one goal back. That's the start. As Takami's first impression on the game is a foul. Far from a flurry of green shirts in the box. They've set up a wall here on the Wolves side of halfway. It's Mayer, hopeful to the back post. Never much of a chance there. Janjetovic goes long and straight. Again, Ninaric equal to it. They say it's easier to destroy than it is to create, and that's been evident today. Kanaizumi, time ticking away, 5 minutes to go. Anywhere will do. Marconi. McStay. Powered off the ball. There. It'll be far cry. Say that Marconi has strung 2 passes together in the second half. Nonetheless, they maintain their lead. Ryan, True wanting it early. Into a Fuka instead. The ball's given away. Carney looking dejected on the sideline. No doubt thoroughly unimpressed by the uninspired performance from his team this evening. Played into Marconi's hands. And that was indeed a handball. Wolves keen to get the game back on. Stay. Riak finding the run of Mustafa. Tries to cut inside, but he's not only lost the ball, but he's conceded possession as well. Further frustration for the Wolves and their supporters here this afternoon. That's the dull pink and purple strip lines the horizon to approach the day's end. The new giant banners on the hill here at Wynn Stadium will not be heralding a Wolves win as they would have hoped. Stay. Wide to Ofuka, who keeps it in. McStay. A wall of green in front of him. Gets past another. Crossed it in and it's a header! Jake True, inches away from giving his team a lifeline in this game. Difficult opportunity. McStay crafted it well. Once again, Wolves unable to get a shot on target in the second half. They have been lacking going forward. Credit to Marconi where it's due, but reprimands for them as well. Ofuka now. Scott charging around. Chips it in, back post, and it's in! It's a substitute. Andre Takami, who gets his side back in it. A spring in the step now.
His score is Wollongong 1, Marconi Stallions 2.
Sparking a step now, but is it all over? An excellent save, Janjetovic, to deny an instant impact and response from Marconi. Franco Mayer as Akumi viciously tackled there. A cynical challenge from Jesic. Takes the shin pad away. And what a goal that was. Lachlan Scott charging around Ofuka. Brilliant cross. Lachlan Scott just chipping the ball up, begging someone to get their head on it. It's the substitute Akami who proved up to the task. And Scott with a second wind in him, marshalling his team forward. Cross in again. As the referee's assistant indicates, there'll be a minimum of 4 additional minutes.
Minimum of 4 minutes at a time.
Mustafa charging forward to Gray. Can he produce something? Damon Gray bullied off the ball. Marconi again. Anywhere will do. Indeed, they would have hoped for 3 points out of this, the Wolves, but the best they can dream of now is a draw. And it would feel like a victory. They've been up against it this game. They've been met by a physical, aggressive side. They're not allowed to play their brand of football. Ofuka brought down, but no foul, says the referee. Jesic falls to the ground. Nothing doing, says the referee. Too soft. Into Scott. Excellent ball control from Lachlan Scott. Gets away from another. He's urging his team on. So much drive. Lachlan Scott again getting his toe in, and nothing doing, says the referee. It will be a goal kick. James Hilton in no rush to take this, soaking up valuable seconds for the Wolves. As 2 of the 4 minutes trickle past. You'd have to imagine he's going to add this on. Riak controlled well. Kanaizumi forward to Scott. We've been resolute all day. Minaric again proving a nuisance. Hilton falls to the ground. Ball hoisted skyward. Riak wins. Takami, Ryan, Ofuka. Looking for options. Ofuka skips past them all. Into the back post. Riak's there. Into Scott. Goes charging and loses out. There's a flying challenge. Dominic Costanzo. It appears not to have a shin pad. I'm not sure the referee has noticed. So he's indeed very dangerous. Ofuka now. Is there one more chance for the Wolves? Ofuka again. Takumi Ofuka. Trying to get a clearance in, trying to spark something for his team. Ryan. Back to Ofuka. Cross in. Who'll fall to? Scuffed from Ryan. Out to Mustafa, who's back on his feet. What can he do with it? Chipped in now. And it falls to a green shirt. And perhaps that's the game gone now. Seconds remaining. Perhaps there's one last thrust forward for the Wolves. And it's wasted by Mustafa. Lachlan Scott hangs his head. He knows the game's over. Bitter frustration as Mlinaric just being a nuisance, as he has been all game. But surely the referee's final whistle momentarily awaits us. Referee rightly adding seconds on for the time wasting. McStay forced backwards. And that will be it. Marconi Stallions, an aggressive, resolute defensive performance. Managed to hang on to 2 first half goals from Marko Jesic.
Big thanks to everyone for coming down today, supporting the club, that supports your community.
Thank you very much for tuning in this afternoon. My name's Thomas Phillipson. Enjoy your week and have a good evening. Thank you, and good night.
Shout out to all those kids. Anyone wanting to come down and